Welcome to GlocalBuzz. Several well-known women have faced legal consequences for shoplifting, often drawing significant media attention due to their celebrity status. Below is a list of such notable cases. Before moving forward, don't forget to press the subscribe button. Now back to the list. 1. Kim Richards. On August 2, 2015, Kim Richards, a former child actress and reality star known for The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, was arrested for shoplifting at a Target store in Van Nuys, California. Richards allegedly stole over 100 items, with a total value of approximately $612. The items included a mix of inexpensive goods such as toys, beauty products, coloring books, and household items. She reportedly placed the items in a shopping cart and left the store without paying. Target's loss prevention team observed her actions via security cameras and detained her after she exited the store. Store security alerted the LAPD, who arrested Richards at the scene around 6:30 p.m. She was taken into custody and booked at the Van Nuys Community Police Station. Richards was released the next day, after posting $5,000 bail. In September 2015, as part of a plea deal, Richards was sentenced to 3 years of probation, 300 hours of community service, 52 Alcoholics Anonymous meetings, and permanent ban from the Target store where the incident occurred. 2. Winona Ryder. In December 2001, Winona Ryder was arrested for shoplifting $5,500 worth of designer clothes and accessories from Saks Fifth Avenue in Beverly Hills. She was convicted in November 2002 of grand theft and vandalism, but acquitted of commercial burglary, as there was no proof she entered the store intending to steal. Ryder claimed she was researching a role as a kleptomaniac, though she later suggested the incident stemmed from personal struggles, including mental health issues and painkiller use for a broken arm. She was sentenced to 3 years of probation, 480 hours of community service, $3,700 in fines, and $6,355 in restitution to Saks, in order to attend psychological and drug counseling. In 2004, the felonies were reduced to misdemeanors, and she completed probation in 2005. The incident significantly impacted her career, leading to a 5-year hiatus from major roles, exacerbated by Hollywood's reluctance to insure her for projects. Ironically, her stylish courtroom appearances led to a 2003 Marc Jacobs campaign, despite stealing his brand's items. 3. Lindsay Lohan. Lindsay Lohan faced a high-profile shoplifting incident in 2011 when she was accused of stealing a $2,500 necklace from a jewelry store in Venice, California. She was charged with felony grand theft. Lohan pleaded not guilty, claiming she was allowed to borrow the necklace. She was sentenced to 120 days in jail, 480 hours of community service, and probation after a plea deal reduced the charge to a misdemeanor. Due to overcrowding, she served much of her sentence under house arrest. 4. Farrah Fawcett. Farrah Fawcett was arrested twice in 1970 for shoplifting clothes from boutiques. In both instances, she claimed she was attempting to exchange defective merchandise without the store's permission, stating she was taking justice into her own hands. She was convicted on the lesser charge of trespassing each time and fined $125 and $265 respectively. Fawcett explained that the boutique's strict no-exchange policies prompted her actions, as she took items of equivalent value to replace the defective ones. These incidents occurred early in her career, before her rise to fame with Charlie's Angels, and they did not significantly impact her later success. 5. Megan Fox. Megan Fox, known for her roles in Transformers and Jennifer's Body, was caught shoplifting at a Walmart in Florida when she was 14 or 15 years old, around 2000 or 2001. She stole a $7 tube of lip gloss from the Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen cosmetics line, a brand she was particularly drawn to, given her later role in the Olsen twins' 2001 film Holiday in the Sun. Fox was apprehended by store security, and despite initially denying the theft and attempting to talk her way out, even after being shown surveillance footage, she confessed when police were called. She was taken to court and faced two punishment options: wrapping Christmas gifts or wearing a sign outside Walmart admitting the theft for 3 days. Fox chose the gift wrapping, which she described as awesome and not really a punishment in a 2009 interview with the Daily Express. 6. Stephanie Pratt. Stephanie Pratt, a reality TV personality known for The Hills and Made in Chelsea, was involved in a shoplifting incident in May 2006 in Honolulu, Hawaii. At age 20, she was arrested for stealing approximately $1,300 worth of clothing from a Neiman Marcus store while working as a production assistant on the TV show Lost. She was charged with second-degree theft. During the arrest, police found drugs in her possession, though she faced no drug-related charges. Pratt has stated she was under the influence of drugs at the time, and the incident occurred during the height of her substance abuse struggles, which she later detailed in her 2015 memoir, Made in Reality. She pleaded guilty, paid $5,000 in bail, and was sentenced to 3 years of probation, which she successfully completed. She has called the arrest a wake-up call that prompted her to address her drug addiction. The shoplifting incident resurfaced in 2020 when Pratt tweeted "Shoot the looters" during the George Floyd protests, leading to backlash for hypocrisy. Her mugshot from the 2006 arrest went viral, and she deleted the tweet after criticism from fans. 7. Bai Ling. Bai Ling, a Chinese-born actress known for roles in The Crow and Red Corner, was arrested for shoplifting at Los Angeles International Airport on February 13, 2008. A gift shop employee accused her of stealing 2 tabloid magazines and a pack of batteries, valued at $16.22. According to Los Angeles Airport Police, Ling, then 37, was detained after leaving the store, confronted at another gate, and cooperative, admitting she hadn't paid for the items. She was booked on suspicion of misdemeanor shoplifting and released after agreeing to appear in court on March 5, 2008. Ling claimed the incident was an innocent mistake, attributing it to emotional distress from a breakup around Valentine's Day, which left her in a cloudy state of mind. In a plea deal, she pleaded guilty to disturbing the peace instead of petty theft, paying a $200 fine and penalties, avoiding jail time. 8. Shelley Morrison. Shelley Morrison, known for her role as Rosario Salazar on Will and Grace, was arrested on April 23, 2003, for shoplifting at a Robinson's May department store in West Los Angeles. The actress, then 66, was accused of stealing $446 worth of costume jewelry, initially charged with misdemeanor grand theft, due to the value exceeding $400. Surveillance cameras captured the incident, and Morrison, booked under her birth name Rachel Dominguez, was released on $20,000 bail the same day. Morrison pleaded no contest to a reduced charge of misdemeanor petty theft on June 4, 2003. She was fined $300, given 1 year of probation, and ordered to stay away from the store. 9. Jennifer Capriati. Jennifer Capriati, a former world #1 tennis player and 3-time Grand Slam champion, was involved in a shoplifting incident in December 1993 at age 17. While shopping at a mall kiosk in Tampa Bay, Florida, Capriati and a friend tried on several inexpensive rings. She left the kiosk without returning a $15 silver ring, which she later described as an accidental oversight. The vendor filed a complaint, and Capriati was detained by mall security until a Tampa police officer issued her a citation for misdemeanor shoplifting. As a minor with no prior juvenile record, she was cooperative, carried identification, and was released on her own recognizance. The case was referred to the Florida State Attorney's Office, which declined to prosecute, and she received a private reprimand in a family court hearing. 10. Bess Myerson. Bess Myerson, who in 1945 became the first Jewish Miss America and a prominent New York City public figure, was arrested for shoplifting on May 27, 1988, at Hill's department store in South Williamsport, Pennsylvania. Myerson, then 63, was stopped by security guards after leaving the store with $44.07 worth of unpaid merchandise, including 6 bottles of nail polish, 5 pairs of earrings, a pair of shoes, and flashlight batteries, found in her purse and a shopping bag. She was visiting her boyfriend, Carl Andy Capasso, who was serving a tax evasion sentence at a nearby federal prison. Myerson, visibly upset during the arrest, was fingerprinted, photographed, and booked by local police. On July 15, 1988, Myerson pleaded guilty to retail theft through a signed statement submitted by her attorney, avoiding a court appearance. She was fined $100 and paid $48 in court costs. Myerson claimed she left the store to lock her car, intending to return. 11. Lynn Anderson. Lynn Anderson, a Grammy-winning country singer best known for her 1970 hit Rose Garden, was arrested on January 24, 2005, in Taos, New Mexico, for shoplifting a Harry Potter DVD from Smith's Food and Drug Center. Anderson, then 57, was detained by Taos police. During her arrest, she allegedly struck an officer in the arm while being led to a patrol car, leading to additional charges of felony battery on a police officer, misdemeanor shoplifting, and resisting or obstructing an officer. She was released on her own recognizance by a Taos County magistrate. On January 28, 2005, Anderson's attorney entered not guilty pleas to all charges. In an agreement with the Taos District Attorney's Office, the shoplifting charge was dismissed on the condition that Anderson commit no further offenses. The assault charge was also dropped. 12. Hedy Lamarr. Hedy Lamarr, the Austrian-born actress and inventor, was arrested for shoplifting twice, in 1966 and 1991, though neither incident resulted in a conviction. The first incident took place on January 27, 1966, when Lamarr, then 51, was apprehended at the May Company Wilshire department store in Los Angeles, accused of stealing $86 worth of merchandise, including a suit, eye makeup, beads, greeting cards, bikini underwear, and baby blue stretch slippers. Security guard Helen McGarry testified that Lamarr swept items into her handbag. Lamarr, who had $14,000 in checks in her purse, denied the charges, claiming she forgot to pay for some items after purchasing shoes and a coat. She suggested it was a misunderstanding, telling reporters at a Beverly Hills press conference, "I'm still mystified and surprised. It's hardly possible." The 6-day trial drew crowds, and her defense argued she was forgetful and targeted by overzealous security. On April 26, 1966, a municipal court jury acquitted her after 5 hours of deliberation. The incident led to her hospitalization for nervous exhaustion and being replaced by Shah Gabor in the film picture Mommy Dead. The second incident took place on August 1, 1991, when Lamarr, then 76 and living in Castleberry, Florida, was arrested at an Eckerd drug store for allegedly shoplifting $21.48 worth of laxative tablets and eye drops. Store employees claimed she concealed the items in her purse and left without paying. The store's alarm did not sound, but the manager, Terry Vargas, stopped her, alleging Lamarr tried to hide the laxative in her friend's bag. She was issued a citation to appear in Seminole County Court on August 20th. A deferred prosecution agreement was reached, and charges were dropped after she completed a year without further incidents. Fans offered to pay her bill, and Lamarr told a New York radio station the store exploited her fame for publicity. That is it. Thank you for watching. Check out other videos from this channel. Please press like and share on this video, and don't forget to press the subscribe button. Until next time.